Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinksa village. Zhongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the—
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders. No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guard. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chinksa village, but also from other locations too. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinksa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of the—
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly, but now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits. Please, exercise. Useless.
Please, hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near—
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right. Then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end.
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time. But, boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a—
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble.
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems if one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And fine! Leave the fireworks and let's split! They won't—
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately!
Ha! Get out of my way! You got a death wish or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Cutching, the you.
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yu-Hung all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yu-Hung wants to play. We'll show you! Get him!
All right, so you want to do this the hard way.
We surrender, Yu-Hung.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the—
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the lantern rite. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city, but, we didn't seem to have enough...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of—
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then what? I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? No, what I meant is, well, who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming to—
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all...
Well, you did get
Well...
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be— Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place. Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chingsa Village.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure—
Don't worry. The Yu-Hung will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks?
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much,
Lady Kuching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kuching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent, but I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must all—
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh,
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, alright.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping...
hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or, oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble!
Oops. What did I do?
Hey! Coaching!
Uh-huh? What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to us.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few Sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the air.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved! Good thing otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined. By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewings.
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
Kuching really is I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the lantern. Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him. And we've even collected... Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him. Hey! Is that who Paimon...
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be...
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice, so...
Zhongli! We're back!
Ah, you've returned.
Hmm? You are also a...
Yes, we sure are!
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as... You are indeed well-connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Very well. Good.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip? I see. Well, traveler.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story. Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, cooking? That wouldn't make sense.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef.
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this.
Paimon didn't think that...
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That would...
Okay. Let Paimon think. As one sows, so do they reap. And the...
That was quite poetic, Paimon.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are...
Yes. It is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the order. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he... Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to lead...
Yes. The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries...
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him. Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. There's another saying. Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our life, the story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she...
You're saying Paimon made a good
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying...
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, quick, let's go find Kuching.
I wish you luck.
Foreign!
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes.
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching?
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fire?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you...
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you personally.
Oh, really? In that case... Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you...
All right, I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat.
Oh, is the chef from Liu? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No, the chef is from... He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months... Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler! Ding, ding, ding! Yep, it's because he would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat, and he was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, in the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close.
Oh, I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of... So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing. Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did you...
Oh, no.
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better, and I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So, happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liu Harbor.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler? Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Huh? Happy Lantern Rite!
What did you think of this year's fireworks display? I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be. Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me. Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look around the city. There's a lot to see, but it won't last. If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did to make the city look special during the...
Cheers!